All right, good afternoon and welcome back to Today with Dr. K. I'm TJ Smith sitting in for Dr. K today. This is WEAA at 8.9, absolutely the voice of the community. And coming up at 5 is For the Culture with Faraji. And then again at 7, you have In the Groove with LaDon Black. Two of my favorites, I tell you. So we're speaking with Erica Bridgeford today. She's one of the members of Baltimore Ceasefire 365. This grassroots effort of people that have gotten involved for one reason: stop the violence. We're all in this together.
That's exactly right. I mean, you can't throw a rock in Baltimore without hitting somebody who's been impacted by violence.
Right. I mean, you have a bunch of Facebook friends, as I do, and it's actually sad because I can pretty much look at Facebook every day and I see impacted by something.
That's exactly
and,
right.
And you see all your mutual friends, it's less than 6 degrees of separation here in Baltimore.
Yes.
And we often talk about it, you and I both.
Yeah.
Don't let violence visit you before you decide to act.
I'm glad that what moves people, but we have to recognize that this is an epidemic, and an epidemic doesn't stay contained. It spreads.
Exactly.
Right? And so as we're all working on the root causes, think about how many more people you don't want it to touch before it even gets close to you.
Right. So the phone lines are open, 410-319-8888 if you want to join the conversation. And it's very hard to capitalize on the good work that's going on in the police department because it seems like a glimpse or a bad news story can overshadow the good. So how do you overcome that?
So it's really tough. I mean, I really wish that the public could see what I see. For one negative thing you see coming out of the police department, you have literally hundreds of success stories and really good things that show not just the ability of this police department to provide a quality service to the citizens of Baltimore, but also the commitment of the majority of the men and women in the department.
All right, good afternoon again. TJ Smith in for Dr. K. This is Today with Dr. K. She's on vacation, enjoying herself, and today we've had several guests. I just got finished with Erica Bridgeford, one of the members of Baltimore Ceasefire 365. We had Commissioner Gary Tuggle on earlier with Chief Michelle Wurzberger from the Consent Decree Compliance Division of the Baltimore Police Department. So I hope you're enjoying our conversation today. And we're going to switch gears a little bit and talk to somebody that I know a lot of Baltimoreans are familiar with, Dr. Andre Bunley. Dr. Bunley there?
How you doing, sir? I'm here, TJ. How are you?
Thank you. I'm well. Thank you for joining us. So Dr. Bunley is the Director of African American Male Engagement in the Mayor's Office. And prior to this position, some years ago, you might remember him at Walbrook High School in West Baltimore. And back then, I remember his name and how there were some changes, some big turnarounds at Walbrook. And Dr. Bunley spearheaded a lot of that. So he's been huge in the education arena. And now he's working for city government. So Dr. Bunley, I just want to know more about this Director of African American Male Engagement. What does this mean? What are we getting at? I have a special guest on the line who I'm going to bring in here in just a second. Her name is Jasmine Norton, and she's a chef and owner of the Urban Oyster. The company is the first female and black owner in Maryland. So, Jasmine, welcome, and thank you very much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me, TJ. I'm happy to be on.
Yes, I tell you, so I discovered this Urban Oyster on Instagram. You know, everybody's on Instagram. If you're not on Instagram, you got to get on Instagram, all right? If it's anything, if you like to eat, just to eat.
My dad introduced me to oysters when I was 7. He begged me to eat them, and just like many other people, you know, the look of it was what made me decline. But I was a daddy's girl, and I still am, and I, you know, certainly obliged. And, you know, to my surprise, I loved them.
So were they cooked or were they raw?
They were raw.
So you're 7 years old, you ate it raw. I heard oysters are aphrodisiac. Can you tell me the truth behind this or what? That might get you some more business tonight, I'm just saying.
Well, yeah, there is some truth in it, but it's more so for men, so to speak, that it is an aphrodisiac. So
okay, I guess y'all have that. Okay.
It would be more to your benefit, TJ. TJ.
All right, all right. Well, I tell you, parents have to be involved with their children. It is critical because they're watching you. Get them involved. I actually went to camp here at Morgan in 86, 87, and 88, 3 summers in a row. There was a sports camp, and it exposed me at that young age to the college experience. Now, that doesn't mean you have to go to college, but it just exposed me to other people, people from around the country, because a lot of the students were the camp counselors, and exposed me to a lot of things. And I did that for 3 summers in a row, and it was, I think, low cost. I don't know if, what it cost, if anything, back then, but it was a great camp. But make sure you're involved with your students. Hey, this is my Be More, You Be More. I'll see you guys next time.